Hello and welcome. Today we're going to take a very special sentimental journey on this beautiful 78 SG. Now this particular guitar I got not too long ago had the vibrola kind of arm on there with a Nashville style bridge, and he drilled it out, which I get that. You're going to make something your own. You want to do it the way you want. It's whatever, but I really wish I could have got this in more pristine shape. Other than that, it's in very good condition, though. It was refretted, and he did still have the harmonica bridge, so I appreciated that. Everything else is stock on this guitar. It's got the tarback humbucking pickups, and it's a very special and unique guitar. You'll notice those dot inlays, so it's a Standard Special. So those are the specs of this really neat, very rare guitar, and I'm so fortunate to find this because I've been looking for a very long time for this exact model. There's not that many out there, but here's a picture of me as a young person in the band Armageddon with my original. And notice too that it does have the TP6 tailpiece. That's how I got it. I assume that's how it came from the factory. This is a long time ago, and they didn't have TP6s readily available. So you can see me rocking it out with my 3-spike strap there. Just loved this guitar. It was my first Gibson, and I traded an Electra Effects Les Paul MPC. So here's the band Armageddon, ladies and gentlemen. From the left, Matt Casselai, Jeff Hirsch, Kevin Link, who we sadly lost a couple years back, Jimmy Chamberlain with the Coach's red shorts, and yours truly with the SG. Man, I love that picture. It's the first gig that we ever had, which was at Matt's parents' outbuilding garage. They had a garbage truck business and hauled dumpster stuff, and they had a nice building back there, and we had a good time playing for our friends around there. I must have been 18, 17 years old, maybe 16. Geez, that was a long time ago, but I could do the math, but anyway, that guitar has a lot of sentimental value. That was my main axe for such a long time, and I really loved it, so I was able to pick this one up. Now, fun fact for you guys, that TP6 is actually an Epiphone modern. You can get those now for probably, was it maybe $50 or so? I can't remember exactly. But if you want a TP6, it's very good quality. And although it has brass fine tuners instead of black, which I think is actually better and more tasteful. The black paint would wear off after a while and they'd get kind of corroded. But it's a non-bound neck. It's got those tarbacks, as I mentioned. It's just a beautiful, beautiful black SG, just like my heroes. Tony Iommi would use one, and Angus, of course, huge Angus fan back in the day. Just so many great SG players. Just really does take me back. I like the harmonica bridge. It's got a lot more range for intonation. And I did say everything else was original, but the tuners were also replaced. I'll show you that in a minute. But this is a Honduras mahogany fretboard, which is quite lovely and dark. It plays really nicely. Now, again, I said this one was refretted, so it's very, very nicely playing. The beveled edges of the frets kind of catch the strings a little, not catch them, but they slide off them a little bit. So I was thinking about maybe getting a different nut and putting the string spacing a little closer together. This one also has the flower pot inlay on the headstock there in the middle with the S-G and the beautiful Gibson Pearloid logo there. Just a very stunning guitar, isn't it? I've always had a thing for SGs, just probably because my heroes that I mentioned there, but I just really love the way the black on black with the pick guard and the 3-ply, the white on the pick guard kind of pops. It's just a awesome player. I had to fill those holes, so I put the tailpiece and the harmonica bridge back on this thing, and I took that old vibrola off and sold it on Reverb. But yeah, I plugged those holes and gave them a little black nail polish just to kind of let it blend in. But there's that tailpiece there you can see, as well as the 3-hole remnants from that vibrola, which most people don't really like that tremolo. I'm surprised the previous owner actually had that installed. You know, it's got that kind of big plastic banana handle. I should have thrown a picture up, but you'll get the picture. It's an old school vibrato, I guess, maybe more than a tremolo. But as I said, this is really in pretty good shape, all things considered. There's a little buckle wear here you can see on the back. It's not awful. My old SG, the original one that I had back when I was younger, the kid in those pictures, had a lot of buckle worming on the back. Probably a lot of that was due to me. So what happened with that is I sold that guitar to my friend Chase, and with those old agreements of, you know, as long as you keep it, if you ever sell it, you have to sell it back to me for the same price. And he did agree to that. Unfortunately, somebody broke into his house and stole that and a really great Guitar of the Week 2008 Silver Burst V from 2000. Yeah, I said that. So anyway, that was a really sad story, and we never got that guitar back. He did get a sighting of the V somewhere, but he wasn't able to get that back either, I don't recall. So the aftermarket tuners are Kluson Revolutions, and I really think they're great. They're good tuners. I would get another set of those for sure. I think they're 20, maybe 19 to 1. Very, very fine tuning, which I decided I like that. So anyway, appreciate you taking this journey back in time with me. I really love this guitar, and it's very unique. Appreciate you coming by. Take care of yourselves now.